AirPods Max 2 fresh off the press. It literally just arrived. I got the USB-C 2024 refresh, but now here we are, 2026, and we got AirPods Max 2, so I'm gonna be able to compare them. This will just be a unboxing, first impression sort of thing. I prefer when people actually use the product for a bit before reviewing it, so that's what I'll do. But here, we're gonna see what's up with them. Exact same box as before. I think I have the box. 2024. 2026, you just get the number 2 here. If you're interested, there you go. Whoop. Quick start, all the normal documentation, and then the USB-C cable. Still white, doesn't match the blue. Would have been cool if they did that. And if I grab the 2024, is there any difference? I don't think there's any difference. This is definitely necessary for now. Basically, the big upgrade is the H2 chip. That's going to give all those smart features that the AirPods Pros, the later versions, have. Adaptive audio, conversation awareness, personalized volume, better microphones with better voice isolation stuff. We're going to be testing all this stuff, but let's see right now if it connects any faster. I pull it out. Brand new. Some features of this accessory require an update, so we're going to update our phone. We'll be right back. Okay, we're back. So we'll pop these open. They should be compatible now, right? There they are. They make it so easy. Connect. They feel like AirPods Max. And here's the new H2 stuff, personalized volume. We'll turn that on to test it out. We'll just turn all this stuff. Turn on head gestures, live translation. This one's in beta. We'll do French, we'll do English. Heck, we'll do some Japanese and see if it does anything. Okay, lossless audio with USB-C. So attach the AirPods Max using a USB-C to USB-C. The cable included in the box. You get them connected, USB-C, go to your apps, and then down to music, go to audio quality, and Wi-Fi streaming is lossless. You can do high-res lossless, but you need a external DAC. But it's able to work through this cable at 24-bit. Before we get into listening to the music, this is something I'm very curious about, is the microphones in the AirPods Max 2. They said they've been improved. Specifically, they're directing it towards content creators and people who make videos and stuff, which if I don't have to use this thing so much, the Rode wireless micro, I love this little wireless lav setup, but a lot of my content is music based, and these are for music. So this could be a bit more of an all-in-one situation where I'm listening to the music with them and I'm making videos with them. At this point, technology is so good. It's those small things to remove just the littlest of annoyances, the littlest of frictions. And these are the AirPods Max first generation. This is what the microphone sounds like, except I have to use a weird camera app in order to select them as a microphone, because it's only the latest generation of AirPods that give you the option to select them as a microphone and use them as a wireless lapel. You can choose whether you want automatic voice isolation while recording or turning it off. Makes connecting and using it as a microphone way easier. Those options don't appear with the first generation. That's why I'm using this weird app, so you can hear the microphone quality. It probably sounds worse, I'm assuming. So we'll switch back over to the AirPods second generation, AirPods Max, and see what's going on. Now we're back on the AirPods Max 2. This is what they sound like. We got those options. I'm gonna put on voice isolation. Now we got voice isolation on, and we have a vacuum. So we're turning on the vacuum and we're talking. And let's say we're in a busy city or whatever, we could still record videos. We can still record content. The more universal use is better phone call and FaceTime audio quality, and I think it definitely does that. And another small related feature is you can go to the settings, and I think it's somewhere here. Yeah, camera remote right there. You go boop, and then you can go press once or press and hold. I don't know which one I'd like. Let's do press and hold. So if I'm ready to record or I have it set up on a tripod and I don't want to press it, I can go. It gives me a little audio sound, and then I'm recording. Camera remote, which is not a feature with the first generation. Now we're gonna get two birds stoned at once. We're gonna go to the gym, bring these things, test out the 1.5 times better active noise cancellation that they claim, and obviously testing that sound quality too. There's some refined dynamic drivers, so similar stuff that they did with the AirPods Pro 3 where they just tuned it up a bit. I'm gonna be so for real. I did not notice a difference in the sound quality first impression. The sound quality is already so good with the AirPods Max, like literally my favorite sounding headphone I've ever tried. I'm really gonna have to sit down and lock in, play songs I'm familiar with in a quiet location. That's just how nuanced it is. Active noise cancellation. I mean, y'all heard it. I don't know how accurate those microphones are, but once music's playing and stuff, you can't hear nothing. I genuinely had to turn off conversation awareness. I just do. I'm in here cleaning my bathroom and I be singing to myself, okay? And there's no sing detection or whatever. It just thinks you're talking to someone because it hears you singing. So then it lowers the volume and turns on transparency mode, completely kills the vibe. That is genuinely one feature I had to turn off because it intrudes on my daily vibe. It probably works for some people, but that being said, I've noticed personalized volume. So I switched to a brush, which is noticeably louder. When I do that, it kind of turns up the volume a bit because it recognizes, ooh, you're doing something loud. It's supposed to, over time, learn your volume habits and stuff and the environments you're normally in. So it should get smarter over time. I just don't think I've given it a fair chance on previous AirPods. So maybe I'll leave personalized volume on and we'll report back our findings on a later date. Live translation, we'll do the Japanese we installed. Japanese podcast.
It's Tokyo. Where in Tokyo is it? I know a place called Sumida Ward in Tokyo.
I guess it's working. It's matching the YouTube subtitles, so there you go. So after the first 24 hours of using the AirPods Max 2, these are a fantastic headphone, but they always were. Now, if you're coming from the OG Lightning editions, or these are your first AirPods Max ever, you're getting lossless audio, all those new smart features, the best of the best active noise cancellation and transparency. You're getting an even better sounding headphone, even though we're gonna have to test that out. Either way, it sounded great before, so it's sounding even better now. And if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Farewell.